This is Juan Fernando.
Yeah, right on.
Yes, Nando, we ran into him last week. He just happened to be in the neighborhood, so he's going to help us rate this executive.
Oh, the red person's dropped out.
Oh, okay. Well, no, they're still here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it'd be silly to drop out because they have to use your raid pass.
No, it says 4 on mine now.
I definitely see all 5 of us.
So
I got 4 now.
Okay,
Got 3
Oh,
yellow.
yeah,
one
now
blue.
it's gone.
Yeah. Oh, whatever.
GoVenture Time, come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very Vegas lands with Craig the dog and Chris the human and Princess Bubble Guy. It's GoVenture Time.
Alright, well, 20%, so.
Yeah.
Drinking now.
Mine's not.
So
Now it is.
So first rate more than
1600.
1645.
4 gold raz. And
revives.
Nice. Everything. Yeah, I wanted everything. I look.
3,000 experience.
Good.
5, 6.
Alright. 11 balls catching.
Oh, question. Well, I know it's 1600.
Yeah, mine's 1645. Mine should also be question marks. It is.
Yeah, it'll be level 20. So.
Oh, I forget your guys' advice.
Yeah, wait until it attacks and then flip ball. He's got it. He's got an excellent one. Nice.
Oh man, I hope I just catch it though. It's weak as hell though. Oh, I did first, and it just closed.
Good thing I've got 63 raspberries.
I have 89.
Stop jumping.
Got one.
Free read pass also.
Oh, so you hadn't picked up one yet today?
No, I just used it. I just used it with this.
Cyber in the same situation.
Yeah.
Ow, I don't understand.
No, this is a different account.
Yeah.
No, but just now, you couldn't pick
Extra
one up,
sensory
right?
solar beam.
Oh, bullet seed, seed.
I got a
Best
golden row.
HP and attacker.
If I don't catch it on this one, I'm using my golden raspberry. I'm still not done. I've got 3 balls left. I might not catch this.
At least we already have executor. Yeah, I didn't get raid pass. Somehow you guys have no point.
Oh my god. I let go as soon as the attack animation happened, and he attacked immediately again.
Hopefully you got it right there, man.
I hope so.
Looks like a good throw.
I got good faith. You got it.
No!
Oh! This is my last ball.
Oh boy. Better make sure you don't
This
miss.
might be the first raid we ever see run.
I don't want that to happen.
It would happen to you though.
It would.
I mean, I'm the one who always has everything run from him.
Oh, you
Here it
took a
is.
gamble there,
I
right?
did.
All the
You
marbles.
took a freaking gamble.
No!
It's out.
Oh, it's
Oh, it like rockets
it
out.
jumped into the air. It rocketed out.
Oh,
It's like
It's gone.
Muck this shit. That's
That would have been my biggest Pokemon.
Yeah, it was mine as well.
that sucks.
You didn't catch it either?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was my biggest one. Just bigger than
Ah,
That
Charizard.
sucks.
GoVenture Time!
Totally not cut from.
Don't film me being bombed.
So we just did a raid. Mine ran.
Yeah.
That's,
Were you recording your screen at the time? No, that would have lagged even more.
It would have lagged even worse.
No,
That would have guaranteed the run. I at least had a chance before.
Yeah, that sucks.
We got it though.
So,
At least Executor wasn't new for any of us.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It's like, it was a good executor, but it's like, we already had one. So, yeah, if we found like a good raid on Saturday, which we should.
But at the same time,
like anything
Yeah.
Craig is the most in need of good battlers.
I really am. I have no good high CP Pokemon.
Like our Charizards were like
It's like the game is like denying
around
high
14
CP Pokemon.
It really is. Alright, we're gonna cross the street. Hang on. And we're back.
You know, we could go around this park once to get all the new Pokestops and the experience they give us.
I can't carry anything.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, let's go to another park right now, so where I can use Pokeballs and not get as many items, because I need to use items more than I need to get them.
And also, Desert Breeze is a sand shrew nest for the next 2 weeks.
At least I'll be gone for one of those weeks.
Ah, I hate you.
Oh, that means we're not gonna be able to film that week.
No, we're not gonna be able to film as much. We can maybe do Monday if work.
Oh,
If
wait,
my
go
job-
back.
Oh, my game's not even open right now.
Good job.
I'm falling behind even more.
Prancing. Aw, you stopped prancing.
So yeah, basically, first 4 episodes are out. This is episode 5. We're caught up on episodes, so the uploads are gonna be a lot more sporadic now.
Now they're going to be uploaded roughly a day or 2 after we film, but probably no later. Probably.
Probably, unless no one.
Unless Craig like dies and I need to learn how to use Adobe Premiere. Don't die.
I'll try
Because
not
then we
to.
have to replace you with like Greg the dog. Need to find a guy named Greg.
Just find a me lookalike
That would have
and
difference.
never tell them what happened.
Oh, 2K hatching. Charmander.
Oh wow, that's a good hatch.
Cool. All right. I totally forgot that I need to record those. Really battle with the best of them. Best quality is HP and attack, really strong.
Oh, it's gonna be
Not
a
bad.
slog after this one, actually.
So basically, we're at a sandshrew nest right now. We don't want to deal with sandshrew forever. So we're going to be using the Sylph Road to find unconfirmed nests and try to see if we can confirm a few of them. We will see you at the first nest, I suppose.
Bye.
Bye. We are down.
So we're over
We're-
at Davis Park, which is the old
The
Oddish
Oddish nest we were at in episode 2.
Yep.
Trying to figure out what nest it
Chris
is.
couldn't be more excited. Craig, I can do it. I told you, I know who both of you are. It's still,
Yeah, right.
Craig couldn't be more excited right now. He sounds like he's still reeling from Sandshrew.
I don't want. I do not want to go to Desert Breeze for the next 2 weeks.
Right now, my guess is that Davis might be a Growlithe nest right now.
Yeah, Craig said it might be Sentra earlier.
We said Growlithe because when we pulled up, there were 2 Growlithe
In the
where
same
the Oddish
places.
were
Yeah.
when we first got here the last time. I think it's Sentra simply because that's the most of what I'm seeing on the sightings. There were 3 before, there's 2 now. It's very hard to tell.
It's also very hard to see.
Yeah, it's very dark. So we're gonna walk around a bit. We're just gonna walk around a bit, catch a few things, see if we
recording the whole
can
time,
figure it
so-
out. We're still at Davis, still trying to figure out the nest. We're still leaning more towards Growlithe at the moment, but a Mareep silhouette just appeared on sightings.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the gym over here. Speaking of gym, we also like diverted from our path very briefly to drop our stuff in a yellow gym a block down.
Which will all be recorded, so it'll be on there in some form.
You just told me to turn around.
Yeah, because you were facing the wrong way.
Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever.
Copyright.
Can I spin Spoke Stop now?
I mean, Achievement Hunter can do it. Why can't we?
Yeah, that's fair.
Every time they turn around in Minecraft, they sing that song. Literally. Like,
Boom, registered Pokedex.
All right,
boom, boom.
that's one more down.
That's one more Pokemon that didn't run for me
Gotta get
today.
that Marie.
There's one more Growlithe on sightings. I don't want to definitely say, but I want to say Growlithe is probably the most likely candidate.
There weren't that many Oddish when it was the Oddish nest either.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
And we only saw like 2
caught
Ponyta.
like 3 or 4 Oddish and then stayed there for half an hour and had to leave because there were no more Oddish.
Yeah.
We caught like 1 Oddish after that point.
And we caught, I think, 3 or 4 Growlithe, and there's 1 more on sightings. So
Yeah,
there's
I think this is
a decent number here.
I would say
There are 4 Snubble
GoVenture
on
Time
site.
confirms that this is a Growlithe nest.
There are 4 Snubble though.
Shh. It's a Growlithe nest. There are a lot of Snubble. So it's
There weren't Snubble when we got here though. Snubble is super common. So is Growlithe. It's really hard to make.
it's just a
But
it's a dog park.
It's a dog park.
It's
This
just
is not a dog park.
It's Snubble and Growlithe. It's a dog park. It's a dog nest.
Yeah.
So there's at least 4 Growlithe here within the same half an hour. Probably
In the same
Growlithe.
park, whereas
Yeah.
the Snubble are spread across Pokestops that are near here but not
Yeah.
part of the park. So Growlithe nest. GoVenture Time confirms and moves on to the next park because this park is dull. And we've
Yeah,
got-
there's
And very dark.
There's no way. We gotta go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, see you at the next park.
So we are-
And we're back.
Oh, that's great.
hello.
It is.
So that's an Ekans.
So this
Maybe it's
is
an Ekans nest. No.
so this is Rainbow Park.
Yeah.
We found out our camera has a light, but it doesn't work all that well because
It's
it's
not a great light.
kind of hurts.
It's
to look
very
at.
bright and it's very spotlighty.
Okay, so here's an Ekans and a Mankey. These are the first things we've seen.
Maybe it's a Mikey nest. I'm gonna say that about every single Pokemon.
There's 1 Natu on sightings. There were 2 when we pulled up, but there's also 2 Spinarak.
And there's 2 Abra, but we figure it can't be an Abra nest because what? Because that would show up on.
Vegas Pokemon.
I mean, the Abra could have also just spawned.
Right, but then it wouldn't be a nest then. Right? Because then.
How do you figure?
Because the nest should have a consistent.
It should have a few of them.
A few of them every.
Not
spawn
necessarily.
Cycle.
Like, Prosperity Park is an Electabuzz nest right now, but sometimes
Prosperity
there's
Park
an
is kind of
Electabuzz.
a misnomer because it's got like 3 stops in it. But with something like with more than 10.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
On the Pokestop
At
thing.
any one stop, there should be like a.
There are 2 Abra right next to each other right
Yeah.
here.
Which would suggest maybe.
That is pretty odd.
It is.
That's the first good sign we've seen so far. Duplicate Abra right next to each other by the bathrooms.
Yeah, let's go under the bathroom light so we don't have to use this light. Boom. Band photo.
Did you say you almost have enough for an Alakazam?
Yeah, I've got like 97 Abra
Oh,
candies.
you hatched a couple of Abras, didn't you?
Yeah, there's another Abra on sightings.
There is another one.
So there's at least 3 Abra here at the same time. That doesn't necessarily confirm it, but it's a good sign of an Abra nest.
Well, I would always put it in like proportion of the Pokestops. How many Pokestops are there, including gyms? Because gyms count as spawn points as well.
Yeah, but you can't track them on this.
Yeah,
You
gyms
can.
aren't on
You
these.
can. What I'm saying is that nest Pokemon still spawn beside gyms before the update and everything, right? They were still spawn points
I mean,
for nest Pokemon.
nest spawn points were all over the place.
Right,
The
but
net-
we're talking
the gyms
about
were
like
just-
specific things that you can track and they are right there that you can see, rather than the middle of a green area.
I suppose.
So, what are the number of stops plus gyms in this park?
I mean, there
1,
aren't
2,
any other repeats on here except
2,
maybe
3.
Spinarak.
Yeah, Spinarak, there were 2 of
1, 2,
them.
3, 4.
Yeah. And the Spinarak might not. The second Spinarak
5,
may not
6,
actually
7.
be in the park.
So there's 9 stops in the park. Proportionally speaking, that's 3 Abra for 9 stops, which is about a third of the spawn points. But it's because each Pokestop can spawn multiple Pokemon, right?
I mean,
So-
the Pokestops aren't basis for spawn points. They just
Right.
happen to be nearby.
Yeah,
And
but
so
they're
does
in
Pokestops
range
can
of the. It's like a range. It's within that circle of the
Yeah.
Pokestop, right?
But spawns can appear anywhere.
Yeah, no, I know that. So I'm just wondering whether, like, if we just like did it that way, where it's like the nest is based on like all of this collection of stops that's a park kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it could be an Abra nest. I think we still need more information.
Well, yeah,
So we
definitely.
We need to like.
But
walk around
that's
a bit more,
that's
but-
the outlier right now. Is
This
Abra.
park is a lot bigger than Davis Park, though.
Yeah.
So if we walk around, we'll get a much better idea
Exactly, yeah.
for what's spawning not near Pokestops.
Exactly. Yeah.
So let's walk down this
Let's do it.
trail
Yeah, let's
here.
get back to walking.
Hey guys. Hi. So we've decided, I think, that this is an Abra nest.
Most likely. Like,
Most likely.
the only thing that really competed with it was Spinarak, but
And
Spinarak are common
possibly
anyway.
And possibly Ekans, but
like those are super common here anyway, and you never see Abra spawn this commonly in
we-
other places.
We saw 2 in the same place, and then like 2 more within like
So
2-minute walk.
Yep.
And there's another on sightings
We're
now.
going to call it as Abra,
We're pretty
and if
comfortable
someone else
calling
wants to
Abra.
do something, you can do something about it.
Come and check it yourself.
Come find me.
Yeah.
That's the inside of my mouth.
So right now I'm just updating the Sylph Road.
There you go.
Right now I'm just updating the Sylph Road Rainbow
Just saying that
Park
it's an Abra
at my
nest.
report.
If we haven't mentioned it before, the Sylph Road is a user-made index. Well, I mean, the Sylph Road Nest Atlas is a user-made index of all of the nests around the world.
Yeah, so Abra, I'm just gonna hit report.
Cluster spawn.
Cluster spawn.
Yep.
Continue.
Oh, I should have mentioned, I also hit level 23.
Oh,
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Dang.
I did not have it on
What should
recording.
I put as the comment?
We saw lots
like
of Abra.
4 or 5 Abra within like half an hour walk around the park.
Yeah.
Only other nest candidate, maybe Spinrack or Ekans, but Abra was about as common, and that's not usually the case.
Yeah. What was the first Gen 2 Pokemon that you guys caught?
For it.
About you?
Chikorita.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was a hoot at work for me, and one of my workmates just came up to me while I was working with a student and just went, "Psst, okay," and he just showed me his phone, and there was a wild hoot on it, and I was like, where it's going to be break time in about 2 minutes.
I'm pretty sure I texted Craig when the Johto Pokemon went live, but you were like getting ready to leave.
Yeah, I was in Boston at the time when Gen 2 dropped, and I was packing my bags at one of my friend's houses, and my other friend was going to drive me back to my hometown in New York. Guy, can you get the camera down a little bit?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm spinning a stop at the same time, so.
And so Chris texted me as I'm packing my bag at my one friend's house, hey, Gen 2 is live right now. And so I finished packing my bag, and I turned on Pokemon Go as we were going down the stairs to his car, and a Chikorita just showed up. And so I was like, oh, that's cool. Niantic must just be giving everyone a random Gen 2 starter for the launch of Gen 2.
Nope.
But no, I just got lucky and found a Chikorita straight out.
There's still an Abra on sightings.
No, bad. Bad.
But there's one Spinrack and it's not even in the park. And there's an Ekans that's not even in the park. Yeah, definitely Abra. Abracadabra.
I have 14
Updated the
Squirtle
Sylph
candy.
Road with the Abra Nest.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're at All American Park now.
So
Yeah.
one of the Abra's teleporters over here. Hopefully they brought the car. So far we found a Jigglypuff and a Natu.
But it was the only Jigglypuff.
Yeah, so probably
There's
not Jigglypuff nest.
There's still 2 Natu on sightings. There's 2 Centra as well, but that suggests to me that this might be Natu, but we still have to get more data.
Lighting is better that way.
Yeah, okay.
Lighting is never good when you
There's
got-
also 2 Centret on the sightings.
That's what I said.
Get excited, people. It's gonna
Yeah.
be an exciting
Could be
nest.
Centret or Natu. We could
Yay.
go venture by.
We never did the No!
So we just did about a lap around the park. We're not conclusive, but we saw like quite a few Natu, and Natu's not horribly common.
I would lean towards Natu.
It was between Natu and Centret. And Natu is a little less common than Centret
we
is.
saw Natus, like you were saying, we saw Natus outside of the Pokestops. Like in
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
places.
in other places that weren't near Pokestops. So that's what we're kind of leaning towards.
We might just
In
mark it
terms
as
of this nest.
nothing interesting like the first nest, and just say Natu was.
Natu and Centret are just the most common.
Not
Yeah.
you, not
So
you.
we're gonna update the Sylph Road in the car real quick and see you at the next nest.
Okay, so we were on our way to Ravenwood Park to confirm the nest there, but there's a Porygon right on the way, so we're gonna grab that real quick because Porygon's very rare. That is 863 CP. Oh
Wow.
It's gonna be a good.
Mine has not
Porygon
shown up
too.
yet.
I have 1 Pinette berry. I'm gonna try to Pinette
God.
this thing.
This is gonna be really.
You're recording, right, guy?
I am recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Great throw,
I
alright.
got it.
Mine just hasn't shown up yet.
Mine was CP20.
It should be in range.
It should be, but my phone is dumb. My
Got
phone
it.
has the dumb. Please, still be here.
It's
Oh wow, I got a full like 2
Rotate the
rows.
camera.
Oh, there it is.
I suppose you're not even looking at it. There you
And
go.
I've got
Well,
an
no, it
upgrade,
wasn't
but I
even
need
spawning.
44 more candy for it.
I the only one that doesn't have? Oh my god.
Oh, yours is even bigger.
919.
I would.
That's
Golden
raspberry.
You have a golden raspberry?
No, I
you
don't.
Why didn't you have a golden raspberry?
Because I used it on the executor that ran away this morning.
Oh no.
Or earlier this afternoon.
This would be the time.
If this runs away from me right now, I'm gonna be done.
No more
No, you got
GoVenture
it.
Time.
Ah, first throw.
All right. So we'll meet you guys in just a second over at Ravenwood then.
Decide of fruit.
See you in a minute. Okay. We are at Ravenwood
We're
now.
At Ravenwood now, and we just pulled up.
Whoa.
I'm not in park,
God, why do you-
apparently.
I didn't realize that would happen.
We're at the Pokestop right now. Are you recording screen?
Yep,
record?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have an Ekans, a Staryu, a Miltank, and a Cubone at this Pokestop.
And there was another Staryu as we were driving up near the gym.
That's 2 Staryu in this park right now.
And this Staryu really doesn't
There's
work.
no water around. This is a desert.
Yeah. Also, I think I've been near this park before, and I've seen Staryu on the sightings. So
Well, in the
I'm,
past few days, like,
yeah,
Well, it's
I'm-
been since yesterday.
yeah.
But
I mean, we live pretty close to the park.
yeah, we do. So, like, if we walk to Prosperity, we can sometimes see this park on the nearby.
Yeah,
So, 2 Staryu right now at this park, and
and that's just right now. We've
that's
also
just right now, and we've seen them on the radar before.
Yeah,
We're 99% sure this is a Staryu nest, which is incredible.
unfortunately it's a very small park. It's only got like a few nest spawns.
Yeah, it spawns maybe 2 to 3 nest Pokemon at a time, if you're lucky.
All right, I just caught my second one.
You caught the first one that was down there already. Guy, did you
Yeah.
get the one that was down on the
yeah,
corner?
I did.
I was the only one that didn't get that one, I guess.
We can pull over there before we leave. And you
Because
can grab it.
we want to get in the gym anyway with our regular accounts.
Yeah. Check our Pokedexes before
I mean,
we leave.
I'm definitely at 100 because Staryu is not new for me.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, that means we're catching up. You should probably have caught up to him now. 'Cause
Wait,
Staryu
but the Porygon was new.
Oh,
And I'm at 100 now. So
I
you
should be at 101.
101.
I'll check in just a
Oh,
second.
wow, we might be one away from each other then.
Guy, what's your dex at?
Caught 99, seen 120.
I caught 100, seen 115.
I should have 101. I'll confirm that as soon as this Miltank stops being a butt. Okay.
See it burn your eyes.
Yep, 101.
Cool.
Yeah,
We're
so
all
we're
one
on our way.
apart.
99, 100, and 101.
And what's your scene, Chris?
Should be 121 now, I think.
Alright, so that's our current dexes at the end of day 5.
Alright.
I'm sure there was a montage somewhere at this point so you can see all the new catches we got.
Yeah. If not, it'll be right after this.
Anything else? Are we gonna be go venturing tomorrow, or are we gonna go venture Saturday?
We'll see.
I might be able to go venture late tomorrow, but again, that depends on what I can get together.
Right. So
Saturday
let's
is
just
most
plan for Saturday go
Because then we're
venture.
gonna
and then
try and
main
take
account stuff.
the aim of Saturday, unless we want us to talk about it at the start of the next episode, is going to be to try and earn 50 coins that day. Right?
Lots of
Yeah.
battling. All right.
Yeah, so lots of gym battling on Saturday.
Yep.
Try to get 50 coins in one day. That would be incredible.
That'd put us really close to being able to buy something useful.
You know what would really suck? Is if the gyms we're currently in that we just got into tonight stay until Saturday and then get knocked out and we get 50 coins from that. And so Saturday we cannot get 50 coins. Then if that happens, then Saturday's going to be different and then we're going to have to do that episode probably Monday if my work schedule and your work schedule work out for it.
Right.
Otherwise, we're not going to have an
Monday I have-
episode
Monday I have
after
off, so
next
yeah.
week because next week you're going to be gone.
Yep, I'm going to Alabama to catch water Pokemon. No, just to see family. You guys ready to sign off?
Yep, think so.
I guess so.
Alright, go venture, bye.
Good
Adventure,
adventure, bye!